Welcome back, dear students. Today is our sixth lecture in the series of the measurement and evaluation. We are discussing the evaluation tools, and today we will discuss the second evaluation tool, that is the short answer type questions. We have already discussed the long answer type questions, or we can say the essay type questions, and we have discussed the classification, we have discussed its merits and demerits, and also the suggestions to improve the essay type questions or examinations. Now we will deal with the short answer type questions. Short answer type questions are those which require the answers to be supplied by the student in terms of a sentence related to a single concept, or it may be more than one concept. It does not require selection or organization of the content on part of the student as it was required in the essay type questions, and the presenting is not required here. Short answer type questions tests are composed of those items which require the clear defined answers. The answers has to be supplied by the student who is being tested, and rather than simply choosing from the number of the options as it may be provided in the objective type tests. Such items are easier to write, okay, and they take the wide range of forms. Suppose the range of the forms of the items that have the same perfect reliability as that of the true objective items, whereas some of the items we can say that there is low reliability, somewhat low reliability, because there is some degree of the subjectivity in the objective questions. We either categorically say that it's wrong or right answer, but in the subjective type questions we have to decide that there is some degree of accuracy, some degree of correctness in the answer. And these short answer type tests cover the large content as it requires the definite and restricted answers, and it becomes possible to cover the large content and also increases the objectivity of the test. The large coverage of the content increases the validity of the test. The items dealing with the specific concept or the ideas or terms having very definite and restricted answers, which avoid the baffling on part of the students. Nowadays, there's a trend to include more and more short answer type questions in the question paper, so that to improve their validity, their this reliability, and their sample capacity. Short answer type questions gradually require the exact answers, and although taking many forms, they have some distinctive features that these short answer type questions gradually take less time to read and answer to these questions. It may be from a few minutes to the 5 minutes of the time duration, and these short answer type questions permit the large sampling of the content. We can do these questions from the we can take a large sample as far as these questions are concerned to be framed, and they have the greater tendency of the objectivity in scoring. These are more valid and reliable than the essay type questions. The answers of these questions, there is no scope for the length of the answer, and the answer supplied by the student should be precise and accurate, and then after this, there is the classification of the short answer type questions. As far as these questions are concerned, they have been broadly classified into two categories. One is the extended answers, and another is the insert and completion type questions. As far as extended answers are concerned, the extended answer includes questions which require the students to write a concise description, to draw the map, to make a list of any items, or to perform any calculation, to translate a sentence, or to write down a definition or the formula of anything. They are probably the most commonest form of the questions used in the schools, and they are most frequently asked in the board examinations. They are easy to set but usually difficult to mark with any degree of speed and consistency. These questions may be like draw the diagram of any structure of a human cell, of any atom. These may be like uh, give the titles of two novels of Arundhati Rao, and name each of them, name three principal characters and those novels. Such type of questions are the extended answers. And next is the insert and completion type questions. These insert and completion type questions are the incomplete sentences. The students have to supply the missing terms, words, symbols, or numbers. They are mostly used for form of the completion questions, in which the student is required to add one or two words to complete an incomplete sentence accurately, where the missing words are in the body of the statement to be completed. It's known as insert type questions. And where the missing words are given at the end of the statement, that's known as the completion type questions. The use of insert and completion type questions is not limited to the written statements, and it can be used to formulate extremely good questions based on the incomplete maps, drawings, or diagrams, or incomplete formulas, or incomplete calculations also. And then we have subdivided this extended answer questions into two. That is, first is the unique answer questions. The unique answer questions take the form of the actual questions, with the student having to supply the answers. Such questions can take the wide range of the forms. Suppose I have asked a question to the class that a car has started moving from this position to a straight in a straight direction, and the acceleration of the car has been 2 meters per second. How far the car has traveled in 5 minutes, and what will be the speed of the car after the 5 minutes. These type of questions are known as the unique type questions. Second type of the questions is open short answer questions. These are similar to answer questions, but they permit here they permit the students to have some change in the nature of the answer, either in term of its basic content or in term of the way in which the answer is expressed. Such items have low reliability than those of the unique answer questions. The open short answer questions may be like name two whose work has had significant influence on the education system, and you have to give your answer in less than 50 words. You are restricted here because it's short answer type questions. And next, there is everything has merits and demerits. As far as those short answer type questions are concerned, let us discuss the merits first. They are easy to formulate as they measure the simple learning outcomes, and they are more reliable than those of the essay type questions, and there is less scope of the guessing on part of the student cannot guess the answer of the short answer type questions like that of the essay type questions, and student can recall the simple memorized facts and figures. The objectivity of the scoring is can be better ensured in short answer type questions than that of the essay type questions. This there can be the greater coverage of the content, and the paper setter or the teacher or the examiner can ask a number of the questions as compared to the long answer or essay type questions within the same time limit. There can be the greater coverage of the content in case of the short answer type questions. The use of the short answer type questions are preferred nowadays than those of the long answer type questions. And it is, as far as demerits are concerned, there is no significant demerit of the short answer type these questions, but they are not suitable for measuring the complex behaviors. As I have already told that they measure the simple behavior learning outcomes, they are not suitable for measuring the complex learning outcomes. And as far as the scoring is concerned, like in the essay type questions, here the scoring is also affected by this good handwriting, neatness of the paper, grammar, and spelling mistakes. These can affect the scoring of the question answer sheet, and these are not suitable for judging the power of analyzing and reasoning of the student. They are not suitable for that, but we can judge the power of analyzing and the reasoning of the student in the essay type questions. And now there are some suggestions how to improve the short answer type questions. We can improve as far as, first of all, we have to write the question in the lucid way. The language of the question should be simple and understandable to all the students of the class or all the students who are being evaluated. And then secondly, the number of the words should be specified that comprises the answers, how much words of answer a student has to supply to the very question. And then there should be ample sufficient number of the questions asked, so that we can cover the whole content that is in the course. And the questions should not be picked as such as they are written in the textbooks. They should be reframed by the examiner or the teacher. A direct question is more suitable than an incomplete sentence, so we should prefer the direct questions than the incomplete sentences or in certain complete type questions. And then lastly, the scoring key should be prepared ahead of the examination by the examiner or by the teacher. And that will add to the reliability and the validity of these short answer type questions. That's all about the short answer type tests or short answer type examinations. In the next lecture, we will discuss about the objective type tests, that is the last and the third evaluation tool in the exam in the educational system. And till then, stay safe, stay home, stay healthy, stay motivated, and stay tuned to the channel.